I'm Takara and I'm in the 9th grade.
Hi, my name is Alex Densland. I'm a junior.
Hi, my name is Edgar Alvarado. I am 17 years old and a senior at Whitney Young High School.
Hi, I'm Yabra Katana. I'm a senior at Whitney.
All right. So do you know where we get our water from?
It comes from our water system, which is like the sewers, and then the water, like either rainwater or just other water, gets filtered back into our like plumbing, which we use for showering and drinking and stuff like that.
Lake Michigan, I'm assuming.
Reservoirs underground, Lake Michigan.
Yeah, Lake Michigan.
What do you know about pollution in our city's waterways?
Like there's a lot of trash in the lake and stuff like that.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
I know here and all over the world, people are polluting by littering, by having their cars, by putting things in the air that are not good for the air, and it's ruining the environment and the world.
So how exactly could water pollution in Chicago, just one spot on the globe, be ruining our world? Well,
Did you know that the Great Lakes make up 22% of the Earth's drinking water?
I thought it was like 5%, but yeah, that's great. 22%.
but is it really that great considering their health and the way we're treating them?
It's no secret that pollution and litter can get into our lakes and our rivers. There's really a certain kind of pollution, though, that's just starting to get national attention, and it's making some scientists more than a little worried.
It is. It's called microplastic, basically tiny little pieces of plastic that are too small for us to see or really notice. Experts have just confirmed microplastic does exist in Lake Michigan.
They come from anything that's flushed down the toilet or down the drains that makes its way to the wastewater treatment plant, but doesn't get filtered and then ends up in freshwater ecosystems. Those chemicals can come off the plastic and actually be absorbed by the animal. And these are the types of chemicals that tend to stay in tissues.
This map illustrates the path these microplastics and pollutants ecology professor Tim Holong described. They move throughout the lakes with the water currents and eventually make their way into the rivers. As they travel, they collect and grow toxins up to 1 million times greater than the percentage that's in the water. They essentially exist as tiny poison particles, so small that they are able to pass through most filtration systems. Fish mistake these particles for food, and they end up in their bodies, tainting the fish with harmful bacteria. When these fish end up on our dinner tables, we're the ones that suffer from the toxins.
The Centers for Disease Control is expected to release a report at any moment, suggesting a link between ground contaminants and illnesses as serious as cancer.
Researchers say they found low birth weights, elevated rates of infant mortality, and various types of cancer.
It talks about exposure pathways or ways that people may come into contact with these chemicals, including through the water.
The Great Lakes are some of our most essential resources. Yet we are contaminating them by rinsing products such as facial cleansers and toothpastes that contain microbeads and household cleaning agents down the drain, as well as supporting companies that discard of harmful chemicals like mercury and polychlorinated biphenyls in Lake Michigan, which poison our marine ecosystems and drinking water, even making it dangerous to swim in. But what do Whitney Young students know about this pollution?
Did you know that since 2000, over 34 billion gallons of raw sewage have been dumped into Lake Michigan?
No, I did not know that either. That's gross.
That's pretty awful, actually. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
I did not know that.
Isn't that kind of gross?
Yeah.
Sounds tasty.
Okay, in 2012, Cook County had 334 beach closings due to unsafe levels of pollution and bacteria.
Oh, I've actually been experienced that because I went to the beach over the summer and I was about to, dive head full into the water, but the lifeguard started yelling at me and told me to don't dive in, and I asked why, and he was like, there's an unusually high level of bacteria and that didn't seem safe considering how many people were at the lake at the time.
Damn.
Alright, did you know that over 50 beaches on Lake Michigan tested positive for mercury, coolant fluid, and E. coli in the summer of 2012?
Like, why didn't someone do something about that? You know what I mean?
Well, that's our question.
Oh.
So what have you done to combat this issue, if
Nothing.
anything?
Nothing.
No.
Well, currently I am enrolled in AP Environmental Science, and me and my partner for the Mycelia project are helping to educate other kids on pollution such as water and other types of pollution.
And Edgar is exactly right. Education is key to eliminating water pollution in Chicago. When more people are thinking about the condition of our planet, the more activists there are committed to making our lakes, rivers, and world a healthier place. So what can you do?
Become aware.
Everyday person.
Yeah, everyone, like people who know have a duty to let other people like in, because a lot of people don't know to fight it if they don't even know what's happening. You know, you gotta become aware of the situation at hand, and once you do, hopefully we can all come together and try to combat it.
Now, as an informed consumer, you have the power and responsibility to choose not to buy and use products with microbeads, reduce your plastic use, and overall water consumption. You can do this by shopping for local organic produce and by eating less meat. Finally, the most important duty you have is to educate others. If you spread the word and implement all of these water-saving practices, you can ensure the health and beauty of our beaches and waterways for years to come.